We're back, you guys.
I'm so sorry, you guys. We're having horrible internet issues. So I hope that this will continue and be better. We've got 30-mile-an-hour winds right now, and I think that's affecting it. So please contact CenturyLink and tell them to keep my internet on. Okay, so if you missed it, I made this little pom-pom in Bowdabra, on my Mini Bowdabra, and then I just added this cute little Christmas ornament bell, which isn't ringing. And then what I'm going to do is just cut my wire about here in the same length.
Hi, Jeannie.
And oh, hi, Jeannie. Is that Jeannie Anna?
Yes, it is.
Hi, you've been sending me such gorgeous pictures of bows. So now what I've done is just taken a chopstick and I'm just wrapping my wire around.
She's just hi and so adorable.
And so now I'm going to just do the same thing here. Well, it's so cool because somebody asked me if you could make pom-poms in the Bowdabra. And I'm like, oh, sure, we'll figure it out. And we did. So now you can make these cute little pom-poms. And then all I'm going to do here is take my wire, pull it through, and just tie a knot with my wire.
Jeannie says, oh, thank you. It means a lot to me.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're so gorgeous. And I'm just going to clip this and clip this. And you have a cute little ornament. Whoops. Isn't that adorable? So anyway, I just have so much fun doing this. So my next gift is going to be, let's say that you want to dress your puppy up for the holidays. We're going to make a cute little puppy bow on a leash. On a collar. Now what I've done with this, which is kind of cool, I bought this collar at a dollar store. So really inexpensive. You can run to the dollar store. We're going to make a really, really simple little bow that you can dress your puppy or your kitty, I guess, up for the holidays, especially for your family pictures, which, you know, we all know that our dogs have to be beautiful.
Or if you're invited somewhere for dinner, right?
Yeah, and also if somebody invites you, let's say for dinner, and they're the kind of people that are really hard to buy for, just make a collar for their puppy. So what I've done is I've just taken a piece here. Oh, I need my, whoops, I messed up. So I'm going to take my wire out, and now I'm going to put my hair bow tool on here so that I can measure. Now I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, I folded it in half, and I'm just tucking it under the end, under the bottom to keep my wire out of the way. So now I've taken a piece of ribbon that's basically, I guess if I started from the right end.
You have a measure right there.
Well, here. That's basically about, 10 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and just put the wrong side down. So I'm making this just like you make a hair bow. And then I'm going to fold it back, and I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm making like a little crease because that lets it, it holds it better and shapes it better. So now I'm just going to measure, and I want to measure so that I have about 4 centimeters. So I'm going to take the center, and again, I'm going to do this little mountain in the middle to make it so that it creases well. And then I'm going to take a little piece of this really cute little, just a scrap. I'm just going to fold the bottom so that the ends don't show any kind of fray or anything. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the top. I'm just going to fold it over. And then I'm going to just scrunch everything down in there. And then I'm going to take one cute little green ornament. And then I have a red ornament. And I'm going to, well, I'm not going to, I don't know where my, oh, here's my wand. I'm just going to scrunch everything down in my wand. I'm going to take this, pull it through my Bowdabra bow wire, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Then I'm going to separate the ends and bring it around to the back. I'm just going to tie it, and now I'm going to knot it.
Button needs for this for Christmas, Auntie Sandy.
And then we just put this right here. And all I'm gonna do is just tie it onto the collar, but what I'm gonna do is tie the wire on this side of the collar. And because it's going to go on a puppy who might be, or a kitty that might be pretty active, I'm gonna pull it tight here, and I'm actually gonna cut it so that the wire won't bother the animal at all. And there you have like this cute little puppy or kitty bow. And it's great for if you are having like a new puppy as a gift, how cute to put the little bow on them. So,
Christine King says, nice.
Thank you. I'm having so much fun. So the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to move over now to the big Bowdabra. Martin, I have a bottle of water here that I'm actually going to take a sip of water really quick. No, excuse me for a second. Okay, and I'll put the water down here, and then I'm going to grab my big Bowdabra. And now what this I thought would be a really cool project if you're going to somebody's house and you want to bring a little nice decor gift, or if you haven't had time to decorate for Christmas or the holidays and you want something really quick to just hang on your door or hang in your kitchen, or you could even use it as a centerpiece. So this is my wreath, and I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire. Now for those of you that aren't familiar with the Bowdabra, one thing that I do want to show you is underneath here there are springs, and so it's going to automatically adapt to whatever you put into it. That's how I can keep loading it up with all kinds of fun things. So even if I have really thick ribbon, it's going to automatically adapt to what's in it. So I'm going to take some of my Bowdabra bow wire, and I'm going to fold it in half and just lay this down into my Bowdabra. So, and I'm going to tuck the ends under, but I'm not doing any, I'm just leaving them right underneath there. Now, one of the things that I love about the Bowdabra is I can just lay my pick right down into it. And I'm going to actually, it looks like I still had the tag on there, so I'm just going to cut that off. Look pretty tacky. And so now I'm going to take, this is just a piece that I've cut and I've actually already dovetailed. For anybody that's not sure how to dovetail, what you're going to do is fold your ribbon in half, cut out towards the ends at a slant from the fold. And I don't know if you guys can hear those winds, but it is really blowing here. So I'm just going to lay this here, and that's going to be my tails. And it's going to move this stuff out of my way here. And now I'm going to take this really pretty green ribbon, and I'm just going to fold it. And this is such a nice ribbon. And I think that Jill just found it somewhere in her craft set home and brought it for me to use, which is so cool because you can just use scraps of ribbon. And I'm going to just put this in here and just let that tail hang. And then I'm going to take this gold ribbon, and let's see if there's a right side and a wrong side. It looks like that's the right side. So I'm just going to fold it, twist. So you guys have last minute plans for Christmas?
Terry said, wow, that is so large.
Yeah, it is. But it's cool because it really everything fits in the Bowdabra, which is what makes the Bowdabra so like incredibly special. And I'll just fold that over there. And then I'm gonna lay this little threesome of like ornaments in here. And then I have these cute little beads, and I'm just gonna plop those in. And plop it in this way.
And Terry says, how much can you add?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to scrunch this down. And so now I can keep adding pretty much and add and add and add. But you can see how thick, how high that is. So you could put more in there for sure. But I think this is enough for this bow. And so now I'm going to take my wire And I cut my wire a little bit longer because I knew that I had to get around everything that's in this bow. So,
Terry said, so you can fill it to the top?
yes, you can basically fill it to the top. Now, if you fill it all the way to the top, you're probably going to have to hold it. You see how I'm holding it down with my finger right here? You'll probably have to hold it down a little bit, but you definitely can fill it all the way to the top. But see here, it's not really filled, so once you scrunch it down. So now I'm going to just pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Before I take it out, I'm going to separate the ends and pull it tight right as I bring it out. And I'm going to bring it around to the back. And I'm just going to tie it. And I'm going to knot it. And move my Bowdabra out of the way here. And we're just going to shape the loops. And I'm going to hide this inside a loop so we don't see. Because see here you have the ends of the ornaments, and I'm just going to hide that inside one of my loops so you don't see it.
Jeannie Adams says, that is gorgeous.
Thank you. And how easy. Like super. So now, Jeannie, you're going to start making these to sell too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there you go. Isn't that pretty? All right.
That is gorgeous.
It's like a really pretty, it's great. It could work as a centerpiece. Could work on a door. It's actually a nice gift to give someone. And they'll think you spent hours making it, which is what's really cool. So I'm going to just put this aside. And the next project that I have to make is I'm going to decorate up a picture. Ooh, whoops. There goes my Mini Bowdabra that was actually holding my picture frame. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to grab this Mini Bowdabra. And I'm going to take this off here.
Gail said that makes for a lovely swag. Yes.
Yes, Gail, you're absolutely right. The only thing, oh, here it is. I was looking for my project pieces. So I've been listening. I want you to know I've been listening to everybody's comments, and someone said to me, have stuff prepped before you start so that you don't have to basically watch paint dry. So I have listened, and I have my little projects prepared. And now I'm going to fold my wire. I'm actually going to cut a bigger piece of wire here.
Jeannie says, yeah, my friend was surprised how quick I got her 3 pillar bows done.
Oh, wow. So now I'm folding my wire in half and laying it down into the Bowdabra. And just like always, I'm just tucking it underneath and then sitting the Bowdabra on top of it. Then I have these 3, which are really just scraps of ribbon. And I'm just going to pinch the middle and scrunch it down. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Pinch the middle and scrunch it down. The same thing with this one. And just scrunch it down. And then I'm going to take this pretty little pick that I cut off of something. I'm not even sure where it came from. But I save all the little pieces because I can use them in Bowdabra. And now scrunch that down. And now I'm going to just pull this through my loop. And I'm going to pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to separate the ends, pull it out, bring it around to the back. And I'm going to tie it and then tie a knot. And then I'm just going to cut the ends. And then I have this great little dollar store picture frame. I've actually put a picture of my mom and my cousin in there. And now I'm just going to take some glue dots. And I thought about doing this with a glue gun. Actually, I want to shape this a little bit. I thought about doing this with a glue gun, but then I decided that if they want to take the bow off and use it for something else, they can. So let's just sort of shape it all around here. So I'm going to just put a couple of glue dots on the back.
Jeannie says, loves the blue.
Thank you. I do too. I think it looks really pretty.
Very striking.
And simple. I mean, oh, if I can figure out how to use this dispenser.
Just roll it.
Doesn't want to roll for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
other way. Yeah. Other way. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that would help. If I did it right. So I'm just going to put a glue, I'm going to put a glue dot right here. And I'm going to put another glue dot right here. And so that way, we'll just stick right here in the corner. And there you have like a really simple, easy holiday gift that you could, if you could put your friends' pictures in there, bring it to their house. How quick. So these are just all such quick and easy DIY gifts.
That's awesome.
So, what I also wanted to do was do just a simple...
Lots of hearts just went through the screen. You just
What?
got showered with hearts.
Oh, thank you! I love it! These Facebook Lives are awesome because I love the love. So now I'm going to make... I just wanted to do a really quick decoration that you can do, again, really simple with Bowdabra, and also using mesh, because I really like the fact that you can use the mesh in the Bowdabra. So let me just take my Bowdabra bow wire, and I'm just going to fold it in half and lay it down into my Bowdabra. Just tuck it underneath here. Then what I'm going to do is, the cool thing with the mesh is it's the same on both sides. I'm just going to stick my mesh and fold it back and just stick that in there. And I'm just going to fold it here. Whoops. And that's all I'm doing, is just folding and scrunching. And fold and scrunch. And do two more. It'll be a pretty big bow. The mesh, though, if anybody's worked with it, it tends to want to pop up. So I'm just going to scrunch that down, hold that in while I do my last loop. And I'm going to take the wand out and just push that down in here. And I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to take this really, really pretty pick. Whoops. And lay that down into the Bowdabra. And I'll tell you a trick. It's now when all the picks go on sale in all the stores, go pick up as many floral picks as you can, because a lot of these can be used not just at Christmas. So, oh, and here, what I'm doing again is I'm taking my Bowdabra bow wire, the two ends, pulling them through the slip knot, and I'm going to hold my bow really tight, still in the Bowdabra, separate the ends, and bring it around to the back, and just tie a knot. And isn't that gorgeous? You have like such a pretty bow that works for on top of a present. You have a bigger box. This is like perfect.
That is awesome.
So I'm just getting ready to close out, and I just wanted to know if anybody has any questions. And
Heart. We're
Oh,
getting
thank
flooded with hearts.
thank you.
Jeannie says, yes, ma'am. Good advice on the clearance picks. Absolutely.
Yes, that's the best. And sometimes Michael's even has like at the end of their stock, they have like grab bags. I know Michael's does, because that's where I go down the street. But they'll have like grab bags of picks, and I'm sure Joann's and Packagons and all the other stores do it too. So just go get as many picks, because you can cut them up and use them in lots of different bows.
Terry wants to know if you have any kits.
Yes, we do actually. We have 2 new kits that we just put together. Well, okay, we start. We have ribbon kits. So we have the scrunchy ribbon, and we have either 25 feet or 50 feet rolls. and we'll do kits of red, silver, red, and gold. So you get either 50 feet or 25 feet. And those are awesome. And we do have a special price on those. And then we also have an ultimate Bowdabra kit, which includes the regular Bowdabra, the Mini Bowdabra, the hair bow tool and ruler, and 3 rolls of the scrunch and 100 yards of the Bowdabra Bow Wire. So that is like a really super deal. And then for your hair bow lover, I've got an ultimate hair bow kit, which is so cool. It's got the hair bow tool and ruler with the CD. It's got the Mini Bowdabra. It's got 8 rolls of 1.5 inch by 3 yard. Really, really cool. I wish I had some right here to show you. Oh, I do. Look, I do. So this is what the ribbon looks like. And you get 8 yards of, you get 8 rolls, and it's 1.5 inches by 3 yards. And it feels really, it's also wired. And even though it's a polyester, it really feels like satin. So it comes in red and peach and purple, and we include all the colors. And it also has 100 yards of Bowdabra Bow Wire. So it's a really cool kit. It's a great gift. Even though I don't think I could get it shipped out by Christmas. It won't arrive before Christmas, but if you want to get yourself a gift after Christmas, there you go. So thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in, and I will see you next week with great ideas for your New Year's Eve party. So, signing out. Bye.